Hello guys, this is Talia, and today's video is going to be a rant about DA's claim on art theft. And well, I'm not feeling very good, so chances are this video is not going to be that long. Also, to those who are watching this video, anyone who wants to rant about this too, I left the link about DA's journal thing in the description below. You can check that out, read it yourself. If you guys have anything you want to say on the matter, your opinion or a rant of your own, just leave me a comment or in the questions and answers or whatever, and I'll read them out loud. So anyways, here we go. So I think yesterday or a day ago, I don't know, DA posted a discussion board, and this part right here, the beginning of the link, it says protect art, and yet their claim on art theft is stealing a painting from a wall. So they're pretty much saying not all copying is wrong. They're saying that they won't do shit if your stuff is stolen unless the person physically stole your drawing. Yeah, that's pretty much what they said. Unless you have your art in a museum and someone steals it, then they'll care. And yet, every day people get on DA, steal other people's drawings, copy it for their own pleasures. It's like, dude, DA, do your fucking job and care about the people in your fucking community that you made. Was it just me, or weren't you guys supposed to be the high class of art society? Am I right? Where people can get on your website and share their art and drawings and writings and shit like that and not have to worry about a damn thing what's going to happen to them? Well, the point is, DA, you guys are shit. And let me clue you in on something, admins. There's plenty of people leaving DA right now. I might leave myself, but then again, I don't really have good enough art for art thefts to steal, so I don't know. Either way, you guys are just shit-faced people now. You are a disgrace to being admins. You shouldn't even be in charge of a website like DA anymore. I mean, if you're gonna let people steal others' art, then I think you guys need to be fired, and new people need to come in and fucking do the jobs that you're supposed to do on DA. Because from the looks of things, I don't think you guys are gonna do jack squat. You know what else is unfair? When people come to you guys asking you for help on the matter, you guys just fucking blow them off like, cancel their card. We don't care. And a girl, I remember on the Doombringers, I can't fucking talk today. On the Doombringers group that I'm in, this girl was telling me about her experiences about her stuff getting stolen, and she tried coming to you guys for help, and guess what you said? Ma'am, if you keep bothering us or spamming us or da-da-da-da-da, we're gonna cancel your card and suspend you. What kind of admin does that? Like, are you too busy beating off to porn on DA? Is that why you don't care? Really? Let's see, what else? I'm gonna read a little bit on here. Let me read the not all copying is wrong. They say, everything comes from somewhere. To some degree, all people copy what other people do, starting with talking, walking, and eating. Okay, so you're comparing art to people's everyday lives. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, who the hell wrote this? A troll? Anyways, And the same is true in writing, art, and music. There's a limit to the originality of any artwork in any medium. But you know what? I'm just going to continue reading. Basic standards of decent, respectful, and honest behavior and the law will prevent copying when it will harm another person economically. Dumbasses. Copying can be permitted because it's an accepted practice or sometimes because the laws directly permit. As an example, there is a rich history of using tracing for learning, and some artists want their work to be copied. Okay, so first off, you said that copying can be permitted because it's an accepted practice or sometimes because the laws directly permit it. Okay, so you're saying it is okay for people to steal another person's art because they're practicing? No, half the time when people steal art, they're doing it for their own selves to get more attention. To make other people think they're great artists. How would you feel if you posted an artwork that you worked on for weeks, if not days? Post it on the DeviantArt website, and then come to find out the next day, your friend or one of your watchers or friends, they just say, "Oh, hey, this person stole this artwork you just posted yesterday. Take a look." And guess what? Oh my God, it looks exactly like your artwork. Same characters, same background. How the fuck would you feel? Do you want? I mean, how do you think other artists on DA feel when they post their work that they worked very hard on to come to find out that people stole it? Does that mean that they wanted their artwork to be stolen? No, that isn't always the case, DA. Also, you're saying that basic standards of decent, respectful, and honest behavior and the law will prevent copying when it will harm another person economically. So you're saying if the person is selling their art and it gets stolen, then that will also be a problem? Okay, whatever. Apparently, DA admins know best. Anyways, this other one, it says protection from copying is also time-based. Copying very old things is a way to preserve them and keep them relevant in the culture. Oh my God! You're saying it's okay for people to steal old art because it's old and you think that it hasn't been getting enough views, so you're saying it's totally fine for a person to copy it? Oh my God! Oh my God, DA, you're on my shit list. Feel like you're not number one though, because someone else have already taken that spot. So good for you. An entire field of recognized fine art, such as college and appropriation art, like Andy Warhol, depend on copying, and the law is favoring this development. You guys are a load of shit, you know that? A load of shit. I mean, I don't have art for people to steal, but don't mean I'm not gonna be pissed off about your opinions. That's just bullshit. Oh my God. Anyways, let's see what else. Art theft is stealing a painting from a wall. Let me read that one to you guys. Sometimes the term theft is accurate and it always attracts attention. The word theft can be used casually, sometimes to describe copying any art part of an artwork. The term theft is also defines actual criminal conduct and is associated to a harsh moral judgment that may go too far. Stealing an object is theft. Using artwork without permission isn't technically theft. It might be copyright infringed or violate a contract. You said, oh my God. Using artwork without permission isn't technically theft. But didn't you just say that stealing a painting from a wall is art theft? But then you say here, using art without permission isn't technically art theft. So if someone steals a painting on a wall like Mona Lisa and they use it for their own pleasures and stuff like that, so is that stealing, or do you need permission to steal it? I'm not even going to read more about stealing because your guys' opinions on art theft is a load of shit. That's what it is. And up here on these little boxes at the top of the page, it covers the stealing, taking, copyright permission, fan art, moral rights, protection, and resolving disputes. Let me read a little bit of the description on the bottom. So stealing, it says real thieves steal real artworks. Wow. Okay. Taking, not all copying is wrong. Yeah, it is. Copyright, you've got the power. Okay, so aren't you? So this right there, you're encouraging people to copyright and to steal artwork. Wow, what a great community DeviantArt is, right, guys? Oh my God, give me a thumbs up if you think so. Not. Permission, everything there is to say, and then some. Okay, well, the permission thing I can totally get. That's only if they ask for permission. But other than that, you're pretty much giving people encouragement of stealing, taking, and copywriting other people's artwork that they worked on. That's bullshit. Fan art, more love or for money? For love or for money? Well, most of the time people do fan art for love, not for money. Most people sell their art for money. Maybe you could have covered that. Moral rights, protecting your integrity and the integrity of your art. Okay, so you're saying you're protecting our integrity and our art, and yet you're encouraging people to steal our art. That doesn't make any sense. You're contradicting yourselves, guys. Protection. It starts with what you do for yourself. Okay, so that explains the meaning when people go to ask you guys for help and yet you turn them down and threaten them. Yeah, that you're totally helping us. Resolving disputes. Be open to hear each other out. Okay, so half the time when people steal another person's artwork and people or the person of the original work themselves go to talk to the person that stole their work, most of the time they're trolled and they cuss out and they just fucking lash out at everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry, but how the hell do you expect us to solve disputes if the people are just going to lash out at us when we're trying to talk to them like civil human beings? Sorry, DeviantArt, but not everybody is picture perfect like you think it is. Like, I guess you guys are so busy beating off to your pornography. I guess stealing art's okay, guys. So, wow. Hmm. 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 I wonder, would anyone love to read the comments on here? I'd love to. Let's read the comments. That's a great idea. So, I'm not going to say the names. I'm just going to read out the comments. This is still 120% bullshit. And you as DeviantArt need to stop this thing, because it's far from the truth. Orphan works isn't a bad thing. It's actually pretty cool that things can finally wear off if the person is dead or completely impossible to contact. Exactly! You're saying so it's okay to steal old art. Like, are you talking about old art that people drew like a year or two ago? Or are you talking about dead people art? I mean, I do get where this person's coming from. So you're saying it's okay to steal, like, Mona Lisa, copyright that drawing, and say, oh yeah, this is mine. Well, everyone's gonna know that it is not that person's original artwork. And two, how the hell are you supposed to ask permission to use it if the person's dead? Ha! I like that comment. Let's see here. Ooh, there's some really good comments here. I'm going to read this one. LOL, this gets better and better. I'm not sure which is more entertaining. DA's appalling, thought out, and badly explained journal entry, or the responses of the first half-witted bunch. Mainly spoiled brat Western world teenagers who haven't bothered to read it properly and still don't understand that trying to take the credit for someone else's art isn't in the eyes of the law considered theft, and don't understand that theft is when you deliberately set out to permanently deprive someone of their property. I wonder also, how many of the people making all those holier-than-thou hypocritical noises about theft have actually paid for the software they are using to create their own digital masterpieces? Most of you need to seriously get a life, but please don't do it too quickly. This stuff is really entertaining. I don't know, dear sir. Maybe it's because people are just sick and tired of DA letting people steal their artwork? Duh! Anyways, let's go to the next one. If a person finds an artist on here that they think is amazing, copy some of their pictures to post on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, or whatever. With the post, they include a link to their page and say, "Go check out." I don't know if that's a. No, I don't. I highly doubt it's a real person on DA. I am Jape Grucy for life. That's nice. On DeviantArt. These are only a few examples of their work. Seriously, go check out their others. Your mind will be blown. In this sense, would this still be stealing if so, it undergo the same punishments as art theft? After all, said person never got permission to use the creator's work from the creator, and therefore it is theft still. Even if they are crediting them, it is still theft because outside permission. Exactly. Even though, in the case above, they are trying to promote them and increase viewer traffic, still they did not have that permission from them to do so, so still art theft. Despite the intentions of the individual, they are still a thief and ought to be treated like a thief, right? It's as simple as that, isn't it? Oh, wow. Regardless, DA, there's a lot of people leaving your website because of your shitty written out journal. I mean, that's just, wow. I mean, I have nothing else to say to you. You are officially a shit website. Officially. Other than that, I'm probably going to warn my sister about this because I have my two sisters that are on DA right now whose art is pretty amazing. And I don't want to run the risk of them getting their art stolen because DA said it was okay. So I might have to talk them into leaving DA. Because honestly, no one deserves their art stolen regardless. I mean, as long as they get permission to use it, that's okay. But even then, now, why would you want someone to come to you and say, "Hey, can I draw this?" It was like, well, no. One, I took too long to draw it, and two, it's my work. I mean, I highly doubt most artists would even want someone to ask them permission if they can draw something they made, because it's still their work. I mean, you could ask for an art trade, maybe, like commissions. I'd be okay. But what I'm trying to say is come on, guys. Draw. If DA says we need originality, then be original. Don't steal other people's work. Everyone is unique in their own way. I know everyone has different styles in art and writing, you know. Everyone does. So, unless you really don't have good drawing intentions or whatever, then stay the fuck off DA. Stay away from other people's work that they worked so hard on. That's all I gotta say. Now, if anyone else is watching and you guys have a rant you want me to share, go right ahead. But like I said, there's a lot of people on DA leaving right now. So that's a lot of fun, right? Let me see if any of my watchers are leaving. It wouldn't surprise me any. Let's see. It's a beautiful drawing. Well, there's one. Is something wrong with DA? This one journal, though. I have no idea what this person's on, but this journal, I have some concerns. And I'm just gonna move on. Awkward. Let's see. Nope. 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 Ha 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 ha. Ah, wow. Anyways, I think that's enough of my rant. I'm not feeling too good today. I'm sorry if this video was shit. But, oh well. Anyways, I have the DA's journal in the description. You can read it. I don't care. I'm gonna go to bed. Fuck DA. Good night.